All right, what's up, guys? Zach McCarley. It's been a while since I did one of these videos, and I have a couple more to make, but we're going to start with this one because I just got home. So, here's a 285-pound log clean and press away. This was my third team contest ever, and it was a lot of fun. I was on a team with Dylan Logan, David Dunlap, and Dustin Tubbs. And for the first event, it was a log, a dumbbell, a barbell, and a Viking press. And we had myself on the log, with David on the dumbbell, Dylan on the barbell, and then Dustin on the Viking press. I was pretty pleased with how this 285 moved. I haven't done 285 in a while overhead, and I did suffer that supraspinatus tear, or sorry, the subscap tear at America's Strongest Man last year, so I'm pretty pleased with how this went, and there's no pain in the shoulder. I was experiencing a little bit of instability in the right knee, but that's how it goes sometimes. Going to the next event, I actually was elected to do squatting, and so we worked up to a 5:45. This event was interesting. We had 5 minutes to accrue a total, and it was regulated off of the Wilks score. So again, I did squat. I did a 5:45 squat. Dylan did a 600-pound deadlift, and David did a 295 bench. And then third event, it was similar. Everybody was forced to hold like we didn't like it. Everyone had to hold an implement, and the way that this was scored was total time. I had a farmer's, and again, we adjusted some of the weights for me to be the pro division. I was the only pro competing on the day. So we decided to go with a 300-pound farmer's, and we had Dustin on the Saxon bar, who you'll see at the end of this video. He held the longest, and we had Dylan on the grandfather clock, and we had David Dunlap on the Denny Stone rings. So you can see me just holding that. But this is a fun competition. It's really good for community building. Team competitions are great for people that are getting into the sport. And I just wanted to make sure to put this video together so everybody could kind of see what that looks like. I did put it down. I think I had a little bit more time in me if I was willing to sacrifice my hands, but I wasn't. And I'm glad I put it down when I did, because I could feel my skin starting to get narrow on my palm. It's starting to get real thin. So I placed it down. I held it for about 50 seconds, and that's not too bad for a 300-pound farmer. So I think it was decent. You can see Dustin holding the Saxon bar and David cheering him on in the back. Going to the next event, we had a sandbag relay. It was David, myself, Dylan, and then Dustin. Weights were 225, 275, 225, 275. You can see David was flying with this thing. I come in second after he tags me. It's a relay type event, and it was timed. It was really fun. I will say that this was the most difficult event, not from a weight standpoint, but Dylan actually wound up tearing his bicep, which is very unfortunate. And we're gonna do everything that we can to get him healed up as quickly as we can. But you'll see that after he throws it over this yoke and goes to pick it again, the bicep ruptured and the video cuts. Dustin did finish up the medley, and the medley was complete. But again, Dylan's going to require some time to heal, so that's definitely a bummer. This last event, Lucas Hatton himself named this Lucas as an asshole, and it's a fun event. Based on the division that you were in, you put a set number of plates per person doing the event. Most people had 4 on their team. In fact, everybody else did. We had 3 at this point because Dylan, needed to sit this one out. So we wound up going in with the plates that were allotted to us. The twist on the event is you have to change people at every corner. You don't have to change in a particular way, but we elected to change out evenly as we could. So you could see that we were rotating through. Each person was getting 2 lengths in and then riding. And this was a tough event. I was like toast. You're going to see me slow down on this drag dramatically. My legs were blown up. But but it was a fun one. Overall, it was a really fun day. It was great. Again, the event was held at Dungeon Strength RX in Auburn, Washington. And it was just a lot of fun. So anybody out there looking to do a strongman competition or looking to do a team competition, I highly suggest it. And if you're intimidated by solo events, then I highly suggest finding a team event, getting together, learning the sport a little bit, and then having some fun, because this is quite a fun experience. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Keep yourself safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.